Welcome to Elevator's course on Intro to Operations Management. So excited to be here with you all. I am Mike Upshur. Please just call me Mike. Um, I am currently the Director of Operations in the Google Operations Center. Google is a wonderful company. Operations is the management of systems that produces products and services. From my experience, many people overcomplicate the simplicity of what operations is. In its most purest form, it's the management of how we actually get things done. The reason why I mentioned that you all are individually and collectively a business is because you produce results by the decisions you make every day. Have you ever wondered how organizations, fit together and perform all of their functions? And on top of that, organizations are needing to change and respond to market as well as user demands. With these constant changes, they require the organization to be aware of how they perform their activities, how these activities fit into the bigger picture, a larger ecosystem, and they want to achieve, expected outcomes and goals. This is where business process modeling comes in. It's really making your thought process visual, and just to represent how an organization comes together and performs the work. Throughout the world, organizations use models and modeling as a cost-effective way to share and demonstrate the concepts and designs to larger audiences to receive feedback on what's to come. You may know this as prototyping, right? Every flowchart process map will have a starting point and an end point. The starting point is also known as a trigger. It can be both a solid circle or a curved in rectangle, and it's usually found at the top left hand corner of the map. The flow chart process map then continues to document, the actors, or the individuals or the machines step-by-step task using process boxes and decision diamonds, and they're linked with connectors until they reach the end and the actor has completed the required task. A strong lean strategy focuses on two very important aspects of your business. Number one, your competitors. Number two, your customers. So first, your competitors become more challenging every day. Think of how many companies are now coming out with autonomous vehicles, autonomous driving vehicles. You have Polestar, you have Ford, you have Cadillac, you have Lincoln, you have Tesla. Whenever you have a similar product or similar software, you have to consider lean strategies to separate yourself from everyone else in operational structure, but also in the product itself. You know that your organization must, continuously improve to meet and beat that competition. You really can't stand still while everyone else is moving forward. That is a big challenge. Second, you have to consider that your customers become more demanding every single day. Everyone seems to want more features at less cost. Lean helps you to meet your demanding customers' needs. It allows you to eliminate waste, reduce unnecessary steps that you're wasting your time on. It helps you to deliver perfect orders. It helps you to be on time and to be cost competitive. The most dangerous kind of waste is the waste we do not recognize. That is a quote by Shigeo Shingo. Now, that's a terrific summary of everything that is to know about lean process improvement. It comes from Shigeo, who's actually the lead manufacturing consultant of Toyota. And if he's in that role, for sure, he's a person who knows something about process improvement. The value stream analysis is all about improving your processes, removing those things that get in the way of your work. Most of us call these non-value added steps. Modern supply chain management extends beyond just purchasing, operations, and logistics. So who else is involved in modernized supply chain management? Well, now you have like marketing and IT. Without marketing and IT, we can't get the data needed to develop those integrated plans. Engineers and designers, they actually tell supply chains how to make the products customers want. You also have accounting. They can help us discover opportunities to cut costs. And then, there's also finance. We need the money to buy the materials, to build the plants, to hire workers. Everything in the supply chain costs money. Finance and supply chain must work together to create a budget in order to maximize the return on investment. Your sales forecasting approach needs to align with your company's marketing plan. So first, you need to define your marketing category. Your market category is the space that you compete in. That's your market category. So Apple competes in software, also in tech or cell phones, if you want to break it down to a technical level, right? So for the category, you can define that space very large, or you can define it very small and a much more focused approach. So for example, let's assume you manufacture a line of products for cleaning teeth. You can define your category at the very broad level of oral health, right? And this would suggest that you offer all types of products like toothbrushes, toothpaste, dental floss, teeth whitening, and anything else related to your mouth, right? Now, when you define the category this way, two things are generally going to happen. First, you give yourself a very big market opportunity space by addressing a lot of specific needs with a large, wide variety of products. But guess what, right? That definition also means you face a wide range of competitors fighting for the same customers. So at times, we may feel aggravated when something just takes a little longer than we expected. I still have that issue. Or you're worried that you'll never be able to catch up on all the work that you have. I personally have experienced those feelings. I still experience those feelings, and I've helped people with similar emotions. It's overwhelming. It truly is. And these outward stresses are symptoms of a life that's just moving way too fast. Living in a state of impatience, it really creates mistakes at work. It creates mistakes in your personal life. It increases your stress. It slows down task and project completions. And I think the most important thing it has an effect on is your relationships. It truly damages your relationships if you struggle with impatience. I know the word is impatience, but let's use impatience. But the good news is that when we take control of our day by just slowing down a little bit, the reverse is true. All right, team. Well, thank you for everybody for attending, and I will see you all Thursday.